So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. He'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. He cuts it to the right sideline. He's going to bring this down to their 35. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
All set to go now from the 35. Tight end going in motion here. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Allen. This is on target to Christian Watson. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They run it with Gibson. Has room into the secondary. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead right away. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Colts nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Going left side, Bowers has it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10. Quickly into the hands of Evans. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Move the chain! Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
21-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
He was taken down.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Colts, 1st down. 1st and goal.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. He brings it in. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish up their opening drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
22 yards. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. It's a gain of 32. And the Cardinal 1st
So the
down.
complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Quick on the draw to Gibson. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Coming in the goal line. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone on first. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals break the tie here in the first. Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Play action now with Jones. Headed out right. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
3rd and just 2 to go. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down. So we're through 1. It's a 14-7 game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. So not only going for it here on 4th, Brock, look at this. They're lining up in the monster formation. Love it. Jones with the snap. They're going for it. Well, caught by his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find you. Ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Jones. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Jones going to throw again. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Trap 60. Dragon 60. Check out.
Here's ETN on first down. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Has it down close. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Running back motions right. First down throw for Allen. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Right here is the intended target there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Allen on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So Rigoberto Sanchez, the man who will send this flying on 4th down. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Trying to locate it. Oh, no, he lost it. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. The worst time for a mistake defensively, and that awards them this 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jones. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Jones trying again now on 2nd and 10. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. A lot of space ahead. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Take. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. What's the back on this play? Go.
Line up the design keeper. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts take a 2nd quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. The extra point. Here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
21. Cardinals 14.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready 1st and 10. Now Allen. He's going to push one deep down the road. That's caught at the 25. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Cardinals tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
2nd and 1.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. First and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, Etienne gets it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Quickly into the hands of Evans. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it. Forward keeps you on schedule and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Throwing here, Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
19 Tiger.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. Cameron Curl has it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
Loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Allen. Completed over the middle. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. No, finds his back, Harvey. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Looking for Watson, but it's intercepted. And the Colts might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
42-yard line.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Fields it and starts the return from the end zone. He's past the 30. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Now it's Jones out the play action. Down the field, Evans has it. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So they'll decline this and take the results. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. He finds Evans, left side. Down to the sideline past the 40. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 16
He gets 16 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
First down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. He'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot, go!
Now a carry by Etienne. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. For the extra point, here's Smith. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
28, Cardinals 21.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen rolling left, buying some time. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Back to the air, Allen. Throw right side, hauled in by Komet. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing here, Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kicked off by
defender. But gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
This is ETN, and he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
6-yard line.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
60 Bison, 60 each.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're going to face 3rd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
19, Mustang 19 tight.
Jones now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Smith able to put it through, and they'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Here's Gould on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Brought in inside the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Cardinals cut it to a field goal game.
Cardinals 28. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Jones setting up the play action. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go, set, 60 Bobcat, 70 Lion. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Dump off caught by his back. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. He gets it out left, and it's gone. Past the 25. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
On the run, it's ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Cardinals take possession off their 2nd interception of the game. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First and 10. Here's Allen. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set now. First and 10. From the red zone now. Caught by his back, Gibson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Gibson. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Colts 13-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Again, Allen to the air. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Alert!
third down. He's got his man. This is Walker. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a fourth-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Extra point is up and good from Slide. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead.
Cardinals 35, Colts 31. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jones. Flushed out of the pocket. Got for big yards on the right side. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 27 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Now an inside give to Walker. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Quickly into the hands of Evans. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space. Your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A 6-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
60 Bison.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Into the end zone, but not brought in. And it falls incomplete. And will bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Left side gets it up quick, and it's caught. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
Set. Liking 18.
Brought in. Makes the tackle. Good game here as he heads out of bounds.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
They're lining up. Tackles split out wide here for the Emery and Henry formation on second down. Design quarterback run here. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Colts take a fourth-quarter lead. Daniel Jones with a touchdown. His third total score in this game. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Here's Gould on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He finds his back, Harvey. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. He'll pick up a 34 yards on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Completed to his running back. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. He's back to throw. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag, and that's going to bring out 4th down. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
Alert! Round 80! What's that?
Desperation time here. And we put everything he's got behind it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
72, Kurt 19, Kurt 19.
Jones on first down. They did it! He made the interception! Jermaine Kraft picks it.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's trying to go deep again. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. He rolls to his right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He'll throw it. That's dumped off. Gibson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Cardinals down by only 3. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Allen gonna throw again. Hits his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 32. Shotgun hands off to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Back to throw. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Higgins, the man in motion right. Throw right side hauled in by Komet. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Round 80! We got
Gibson here from the gun. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Arizona.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
34-yard line.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
We'll look to throw it. Going deep here for the end zone. And it is knocked away. Shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Okay, ready?
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
60 back. Come on. Set. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Setting up to pass. Taking a chance to the end zone. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Cardinals make the play that should win them this game.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Slot man motioned over. Here's Gibson on second down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss.